Hi, my name is Eldrix. Today we will be doing 1 hour of Bloodwood tree cutting in order to find out what's the XP per hour and GP per hour at level 91 wood cutting. Before we start the process itself, it's best to build a bank in Vampirium for easy access. So you can open the map and check for a bank icon at the start of the town itself, and when you go there is no bank actually. You have to build it yourself. So get a magic stone, 2 copper-nickel bars, 2 adamantite bars and 4 ironwood planks. And of course a hammer and a saw. You can just build it by tapping on it. You get a decent chunk of XP as well. And you can tap on it and start using the bank. This method requires you to bring only a felling axe and rest of the gear is optional, along with some buckets. I'll be using the transportation method, a shortcut from the bank to the almost to the Bloodwood Trees. You can go to this area and help a Arane scout. Is being attacked by mosquitoes. Kill the mosquitoes and you'll start seeing the transportation signs here on the left and right side of the map. You can skip the entire path, which is like 30 seconds or 20 seconds of walk, just by helping this guy and using the transportation method. I'll be using the timer at the bottom, the report button timer, in order to track if the 1 hour that I was gonna do wood cutting for. So let me reset the timer, relog in. Let me grab some buckets. So as I mentioned earlier, we need buckets in order to do this method, unlike a traditional wood cutting method. So I'm gonna use the RNA scout to teleport to the other side of this town. Now there is a agility shortcut here. You can use this bush as well as the one ahead of us at level 63 agility. And go follow the path and you should be able to see 3 bloodwood trees in a triangular formation. There is another spot as well which you can go to and start using. However, these are close by to each other with a 4 tiles distance. So this is more efficient. The way this works is you will put down a bucket as soon as you click on the tree, and this is a very click intensive method. You need to click twice on your character and once on the tree. This happens at every tick. One tick will be on the 2 clicks on the tractor, and on a second tick you click on the tree, and you repeat this process until the bar fills up. Once the bar fills up, your tree will start dropping sap into your bucket, and your bucket will start collecting the sap. Then the bar starts depleting. Go back to the different tree and start doing the same thing. If you mess up the timing, as you can see, the bar loads up slowly, which will affect your efficiency. And of course I'm not being that efficient here, so my XP rates is a bit low. As you can see, the bar depleted completely on the first tree. Just give it a tap and it start depleting again from the start. Once this second tree is full, we'll move on to the third tree and we'll repeat the same process. And while we're doing the third tree, the first tree bar depletes, so go tap it and go back to your third tree. The second tree, when it depletes, you'll repeat the same. So you keep repeating this process a couple or three to 2 times, and the bucket gets filled. You collect the bucket and you'll get the sap, and that's almost 1 hour of collecting the sap, bloodwood sap. We are at 58 minutes, and the problem here is if you teleport out of there or even within the Vampirium, you will still have to start the tapping process from the starting. It will not have your progress. You have to start it from the starting. So in 2 minutes I cannot get a sap there, so I'm gonna go deposit my bloodwood sap in the bank. So let's see how much we collected in this 1 hour, not year. 82 sap, that's great. Now we need to use the sap on logs to make them into sap treated logs. The best logs to use them on is redwood logs. There is no level requirement on this, and these are not tradable also as well. So just start using the sap on the buckets on the redwood logs. Once that is done, you start fletching these logs into seeking arrow shafts and then attach feathers to them to make them into headless seeking arrow shafts. Finally, you will make them into seeking dragon arrow shafts by adding dragon arrowheads, which are the best in order to make money. And 90 is the fletching requirement to do all this process. Since I do not have 90, I'm using the dragon fruit pie here. These are the XP rates and bifurcation of how I received them and what's the profit. The total XP per hour is 209,000 and total GP per hour is 2.6 mil. If you made it this far, then I'll be doing, I hope you like this video, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment and what I can improve. If this video reaches 100 likes, I'll be doing a bond giveaway, so that that's all, I guess. For one lucky winner, one bond giveaway. Yeah.